All right. Well, welcome back. I know it has been a while. I wanted to kind of back up and regroup and get my energy back. Also, I wanted to kind of get re-inspired a bit. And thanks for your patience and hanging in there. This is Christmas Cops, continuation of our Christmas episode. This is the extended, rebooted Christmas Cops Lethal Christmas. And what I have here is a whole layout. Let me give you a recap of what happened last time. Basically, it's Riggs and Murtaugh were talking to the captain, and the captain told them to go, and I wrote it all down here, and go arrest the suspects and bring them in. Our suspects are Alberto Aguilar and Billy Bennett. And Alberto Aguilar is known to be a supporter of a Mexican drug cartel, and is great at making friends for a price, and he helps to eliminate enemies of his new friends, and there's always a price to that. And Billy Bennett is kind of like the muscle that takes care of the friends. So Billy Bennett is probably more of the threat. He's an ex-Special Forces Green Beret gone rogue for the money. And so the captain says he intimidates and probably does the eliminating. So it's out slightly in the country, and Riggs and Murtaugh have gone to investigate. And you're asking me, why do I have a desk here, desk token? Well, it's because I don't have any Matchbox cars or anything like that. So no Hot Wheels. So this will have to be our car token. Okay, for now, until I make an actual car token. So I'll flip that over there. So we'll just say, for the sake of, getting it done, that they know the directions to the place, the farmhouse, and they pull up in the driveway. And yeah, I have a, let's see if I can make this. If I have a driveway here, something that could be considered a driveway, it would definitely be dirt. Here we go. Awesome. So I can use this as a makeshift driveway. And you notice over here I have my dungeon door as a stand-in for an actual barn door. I guess close enough. What I could do, I could make out of poster board simple doors, modern doors, and just bend the bottom of them. So that's something to consider for next time. So I'll say that Riggs and Murtaugh pull up here. Okay. Here, as you can see, I made it easier to read their stats on putting them on a 3x5 cards. Made them all written out here. These are the base stats. Alright, and these are the bonuses and parentheses that I'll add. Alright. Range, I believe, damage. Ooh, I'm trying to remember what the C stands for. Yeah, so, yeah, range is small. That's the number of damage it does. And, yeah, can't remember what the C is. Close combat or something like that. I gotta go and look at the stats for that again. But anyway, so what I'm going to be using for most of it is going to be the Oracle die. But for more specific things, I'm going to do more of a mythic percentile method. Just so I'm not going back and forth between the mythic chart. I'm going to use just straight percentages because I just kind of want to show you. And I don't really have the room to go back and forth right now. So I'll just call a number out and see what, and I'll say what are the odds. I'm not keeping track of the chaos factor or anything. This is kind of like I'm using this in tandem with those. So this is kind of my own unique hodgepodge of mythic and my oracle die. So, Riggs and Murtaugh are tasked to bring in the suspects. I'm assuming they have a warrant out for their arrest, otherwise the captain wouldn't have them go out there. I'm going to ask the oracle die, do they have backup? I would assume they would, but you never know. It's kind of the captain's call on that. So I'll leave it up to the fate of the oracle die. Or I could, if I wanted to, I could say, okay, what are the odds? I'd say there's fairly good odds. So let's do, instead of leaving it totally up to just this chance, let's do the percentile. So I'll give it a number, like, what are the odds that they have backup with? I'd say it's probably, I would say that's pretty good. So I'll give it a 65% chance. There's still some room that he didn't, maybe the force or all his cops are busy. All his other cops are busy or something. Or he doesn't have enough manpower to have people go out there, at least right away. This is why he sent some of his best cops out there. So let's see here. I'll give it, yes. So I got to roll under 65. That'll be a yes. Okay, so I'll roll one at a time. This will be the first number. Okay, 1. So yeah, there's backup. 13. So that's well under 65. How many? And I'm going to go with the 1. 1 through 10's a lot. I'd say that's excessive. So I could use a 6-sider. But let's do even less than that, because I want to make this some sort of a challenge, because if we have that many cops on the beat, it's not even going to be any kind of challenge, really. So I'll use a 4-sider. How many? 3. That's pretty good. So backup. I will ask this question though. Is backup with them? Yes, okay. So, car pulls up. Riggs and Murtaugh get out. Okay, so I'm going to use, for backup, these dice. Okay, and our backup cops, I'm going to give them very basic stats. So let me see if they have I'll give them the 1. So they have a 3 DL and they have a 5 health, which is like the lowest. Okay. So you always want to have another piece of scrap paper. So right here, I'll just write it on the side here. Cop 1, I'll put Cop A, Cop B, Cop C. And I'll put DL 3, health 5, DL 3, health 5, because I'm not rolling up a whole bunch of new stats for backup cops. They're not the main heroes here. Okay. There we go. So that keeps track of that. And also I can keep track of the number of the initiative order that way. So each black die will be a backup policeman. Okay, I'm going to say they're in a cop car behind here. Okay. Alright. It's showtime. So let's show you what happens. A good cliffhanger. And we'll go from there. We'll see if they're there. If Billy and Arturo Aguilar are home. Okay, welcome back. When we last left off, Murtaugh and Martin got out of their cars. They have backup. The police chief sent 3 cops with them just in case. And, well, they're going to go approach. So, here we go. Alright, Riggs. Be careful. Hey, careful is my middle name, Raj. 1, 2, 3. So each one will be 5 feet. Let's see here. Okay. Martin, he decides to listen to see if there's any commotion inside, and just make sure there's nothing nefarious behind that door. Does he hear anything? And this is something I could do something with his stats, I imagine. Intelligence. Or his wits. I guess maybe an intelligence would be kind of like a perception, or maybe the wits would. I'm not quite sure. Or I'll do the oracle die. I'll do the oracle die. Does he hear anything? No. But, and I'll go with the first answer on this one. He doesn't hear anything. But, I'm thinking what's coming to mind. He sees footsteps. Maybe some dirt on the footsteps. Or right by the door, so right on the ledge underneath the door. Hey, Raj, I think at least one of them's home. Be ready for anything. Yeah, ready's my middle name. I thought that was my middle name, Raj. Yeah, well, just be ready. All right. Martin knocks on the door. And does anybody answer? Yes, but it says, hold on a minute. Okay. So we wait, and I'm going to say both Martin and Roger are getting their hands on their pistolas. And I'm going to say Roger kind of has the backup people get ready, and so they're going to spread out a little bit. So staggered a little. Here, okay. All right, so we wait. Do they come out? Yes. They come out, and it's both of them. It's both Aguilar and Billy Bennett. LAPD is Riggs, Murtaugh here. Sorry, boys, we're going to have to bring you in. This is police business, and we have to take you into custody. Please, if you could. Do they come quietly? Now, this is a good one for percentiles. Knowing that they have a warrant, I'm going to say there's a 10% chance that they will. So, if I get under a 10, they'll come out quietly, peacefully. There's always got to be that room for surrender. Okay, so I'm going to use the bottom of this Lindor chocolate box so you can see it better. No, sorry, Raj. First number is 3. No, they do not come out peacefully. 38. All right, initiative. First of all, I ask, are they still inside? And I'm gonna actually leave this. Yeah, I'd say there's a 10% chance that they're not, that they came out. Yep, they're inside. So they got to go in there. They're not coming out peacefully. Do they fire? Do they fire? Or attack? Do they attack? Yes. And they fire. Initiative. Okay. So this is where it gets fun. To the left, I'm going to open the door. Actually, door's not open yet, so I'm going to keep that closed. Over here behind the door, I have their stats. So the DL is their base stat that they add to their initiative roll of a D6. Okay, so D6, I'm going to see if I have another D6 I can use. Yeah, I got a red D6. But differentiate. So I'll roll them for Alberto. Not Arturo. Alberto, sorry. Alberto Aguilar. 3 plus his DL difficulty level of 3, so it's 6. I'm going to jot that lightly right there so I can keep track. Billy, he's got a 6 DL. Billy's the Super Special Forces guy. One. So he has a 7. And so he's going to go first, and then Alberto second. Now, Roger isn't as fast as Riggs. So he's going to use his speed. So initiative. Oh, he gets a +2 bonus. I'm trying to remember what he gets the bonus from. I think something to do with what he's wearing, or something to that effect. So he gets a +2. Initiative. To see, we have a 9. We have a 9 here. That seems pretty high, but okay, I'll go with it. So 9 plus 2 plus the roll. That's pretty high. That's very high. Yeah, so it's 13. That's his base score. Plus 2. That's 15. So yeah, he wins the initiative. Well, so far. I'm going to put here 15 lightly, so I can always erase it later. Now, that's pretty fast for Roger, but he was expecting something. So, Martin, he got an 8 plus 3. So, his is actually lower than Roger's. I don't know how that happens. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All together, so I'll write on his card 13. Initiative equals 13. So far, the quickest on the draw is Roger. Trumps them all. And I'll roll for each backup cop, which I'm controlling as well, I guess. Cop A is 4, because I'm adding to the DL. Cop B, backup Cop B is 7. And then Cop C is 4. Okay, so the shooting. They're shooting. Are they shooting through the door or the window? So I'll ask, are they shooting through the door? Yes. And it's opening. They're shooting through the door. Alright, but that's alright, because Roger is faster on the draw. Does Roger see them? I'll ask that. And I'll leave that to a percentile. What are the odds that he sees them? And I don't know where the other dice went. Oh, here it is, okay. I'll say it's 50-50. So under 50, he sees them. Over 50, he doesn't. He's shooting blind. He's shooting blind. 66. Now in Mythic, rolling a 66 would be something happens out of the ordinary, but I'm not playing with that right now. So he's shooting blind. He's at kind of a disadvantage there. So I'll ask. Let's see. So the door opens. They get the initiative. They opened it. He says freeze. He says freeze. And yeah, he shoots blind. And does he? At this point, I have to ask. Well, does he hit? He doesn't see him, but does he hit? I guess I could do the DL. He's got to beat their DL. So his speed. Now his speed's at a 2. So I add the base stat to that 6-sider. Three. Okay, he hits somebody. Does he hit Alberto or Billy? Does he hit Alberto? Yes. Yes, but I'll just go with yes in this case. Okay, I'll make a call to say yes because I can think of a but if he hits, either hits him or he doesn't at this point because we're just dealing with the difficulty numbers. How much damage does he do? He does. We'll look at the damage chart on his revolver. He does 3 damage. Okay. So Alberto's health was 5. Minus 3 is now 2. Okay, who's next? Riggs. Riggs is definitely next because he got 13 on his initiative. And he's going to go to the ground. And he's going to shoot. Does he shoot? Does he see Alberto when he drops to the ground with his pistol? Yes, he's taking the shot. And his speed is a 5. Really, it's going to instantly hit because it just instantly trumps the DL of Alberto. Yeah, so like 7, and he drops him. I mean, Riggs, the damage he does with his Beretta is a 3. So Alberto dies. All right. Whose turn is it next? It's a draw between Cop B and Billy, and that's what I'll kind of stop for now, and we'll pick up in the next video.